Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my humble home in beautiful Pacific Northwest Coast, Oregon. Beautiful day here Thursday, man. Thursday at like, I don't know, 8:30. Had about 3 hours of summer right now today, right? And that's it. Summer gone. Done. Oh, 3 hours of summer up here. End of time. But, yeah, this is going to be the first installment in a new series of videos from me, man. I've been making videos for a long time. Long time, since about 2006, but most of them have been related to cannabis and other business ventures, things that I've done. Right, this is going to be personal. This is just about things that interest me, things that happened to me in the past in my life, cooking, things I do around the house. I'll try not to be too political, but I'm going to have some politics going on, right? And yeah, so there you go. That's what we got going on here. Look at my hair is out of sorts here. But yeah, that's what we got going on here, man. First installment in this new video stuff going on, right? But for this first one, I want to talk about an event that took place like 40 years ago, right? And this has to do with dating, right? Dating. Yeah, I used to do a lot of dating. Been with a lot of different females in my lifetime, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun in my days, right? And hey, buddy, what a good boy, Red. Rutabaga, good dog. Go away, buddy. Go breathe on somebody else. But yeah, this is about dating, right? So about 40 years ago, I had opportunity to date this really, really gorgeous female. Met her with some friends. We're going to lunch. Went to lunch a few times. I met her and we struck up some conversations, and then I asked her if she wanted to go to dinner. Yeah, sure, she did. Okay, so we go to dinner, man, and we go to this really nice restaurant. We order our drinks, we order a bottle of wine, we order some appetizers, right? And as we're ordering the appetizers, we've been sitting there for maybe 10 minutes. It was great, very friendly, very nice, smiley. We order our appetizers, and as I'm ordering my appetizer, the waitress that was waiting on us was really, really, really pretty. Beautiful green eyes, man. Just beautiful black hair. Just beautiful smile. And so we locked eyes, smiled at each other, and it was that weird electric attraction thing, right? I don't know how many of you have ever felt that weird electric attraction that you get between people, right? But yeah, boom, it was just like bam, instant. Maybe went on for a second, that electric feeling that you get, right? No flirting, no nothing like that. It just was just really, really quick. Move on, order appetizers, bam. Well, obviously, the girl that I was there on a date with caught wind of it. You know what I mean? And like I said, no flirting, no nothing like that, man. Nothing. Just really quick, instant, 1 second. So, waitress steps off. She'd taken our appetizer orders, our dinner order, steps away. And, the girl I was there with just went from friendly, you know what I mean, to Karen. Instant Karen, right? And, I could tell that this wasn't an unusual thing for her. It wasn't like as though it wasn't something that was out of the normal for her, right? You can tell, right? You can just tell. This is something that she was used to doing. She was an entitled, pretty girl, probably been called princess her whole life. Everybody always catered to her, blah, 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 right? And so I was put off right away, put off, right? Started acting like Karen. I was like, oh, shit, man, here we go. And she just started complaining about everything, complaining about the waitress, complaining about the restaurant, complaining about the service, complaining about the drink she got, just complaining about everything right off the bat, man. Just, wow, okay, whatever. So then the waitress comes back with our appetizers, puts her appetizer down. She insists that that's not what she ordered, that's exactly what she ordered. That's exactly what she ordered, right? Started acting all rude and haughty and and so she sent it back, right? And obviously, just hella rude. Sent it back. So she's she doesn't have anything to eat. I got my appetizers right there. I'm like, all right, well, here, let's share my appetizers while we're waiting for yours to come, right? Well, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. That's not what I ordered. I ordered this and that and it's complaining, dude. Just like that too, man. Her voice changed, her attitude changed, her demeanor changed, the way she was holding her body had changed, everything, man. It was just like instant bipolar, dude. Just from one to the other, just instantly, man. So I was like, here we go, man. Here we go. So I wait. They bring her appetizer. The whole time the waitress is, just putting her plate down, asking her if that's okay. She's under her breath, fine, what does it matter? And it's just not what I ordered, and I don't even, just disgruntled, 100%, right? So she's eating her appetizer, I'm eating my cold appetizer, blah, blah, blah. Finish our appetizers. Busboy comes over, takes our plates away, and she's all disgruntled and all up in her feelings about how long it's taken for the salad. Well, anybody who knows, right? You don't just drop and take away the appetizers and then instantly drop the salad, right? That's pretty freaking rude, right? So, the waitress comes over, brings us our salads. The girl is complaining about how much dressing's on her salad or how much is not on her salad, complaining about the salad, complaining about how the waitress dropped off her salad, how long it took her salad to get there. Just complain, dude. And I'm like, my God, what do I gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into? Oh, Jesus. So I pretty much had enough at that point, right? I pretty much had enough. So then busboy comes over. She had only eaten like half her salad. Busboy comes over, takes a plate away, and asks her, "Was everything okay, ma'am? Was everything okay with your salad?" And she goes on with a litany of errors in the salad, right? Just this, that, the other. Not enough dressing. The salad, the lettuce wasn't cut up big enough or small enough, and this, that, and the other. The tomatoes weren't as ripe as they should have been, and just on and on and on and on, man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I ain't putting up with this crap anymore. So instead of making a scene right there in the restaurant, right, which I wanted to make a scene and tell her, why don't you just shut your mouth and, eat your food and act like as though you have appreciation for somebody taking you out to eat anyways, Karen. So, I get up, I excuse myself, I'm going to the bathroom, I get up, I walk out towards the bathroom where the bathroom is, and out where the bathroom is away from where we're sitting. You can't see the bathroom, you can't see the waitress station, and then a little further and over the other way is the exit, right? The way to get out, enter and exit. So I see the waitress, I ask her for a pen and paper, she brings me a pen and paper, kind of quizzically, I write a note on the pen and paper, all right? And I put some money in there, fold it up, pay my bill. As I pay my bill, I'm paying the hostess. As I pay my bill, the waitress comes back by and I ask her, can you do me a favor and give this note to the girl that was sitting at the table, but don't give it to her right away. Give it to her when she asks where I'm at. So she's like, okay, I guess I can do that. And I was like, all right, thank you so much. So then I turn and I walk out the door. And I can imagine she's looking at my back going, what the? Oh my goodness. So I walk out the door, man, get in my car, drive home. Right? Well, in the note, I put down that, I couldn't believe how she chose to act, how she chose to be, how rude she was. Couldn't be a party to that, wasn't going to be a party to that, didn't want to see or be seen with anyone like that. Here's $40, get yourself a cab, don't ever contact me again. Don't ever want to speak to you again. Bang. So, maybe 4 months later, hanging out with one of my boys, and I'm telling him the story. I tell him a story about, what happened. And he's like, man, I always wanted to eat at that restaurant. Let's go eat there, man. I'm like, He's like, it's on me. I'll pay for it. I'm like, snap, let's go. You're paying, I'm rolling, man. I'll drive. So we roll out we go to the restaurant, right? We get seated, and here comes our waitress, and it's the waitress from that night, right? She looks at me. She gives me this big old smile. She's like, "Oh my God, it's you! I never see you again." That was just incredible. The look on the look on her face was priceless. How rude she was. She was so rude. I couldn't believe how rude she was acting. But the look on her face was priceless. She was so upset. She got up and walked out. Didn't even wait for the food to come. We just got rid of the food. You had already paid for it. Blah blah blah. A couple of the waiters took that stuff home. I was like, all right. Well, that's fine. I apologize. I want to say I'm sorry that that type of stuff happened. That was just uncalled for. There's no reason for that. There's no reason to act that way to anybody. She was like, well, I agree. She goes, but I felt sorry for her afterwards, after you left, because it was she she was not happy. She was extremely unhappy. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that was pretty rude of me to just dip out like that, but hey, I wasn't going to be a party to that anymore. Wasn't going to be a party to that anymore. So, we ordered our drinks, we ordered our appetizers and our food, right then and there, bam, bam. And, we're sitting there chopping it up, me and my boy. And so then she comes over and she asks if everything's okay, everything doing good, everything all right. I was like, yeah, everything's great, man. Everything's fantastic. I just got to tell you that, I was more than happy. I was really happy with your service. I thought that everything was fantastic. Everything was fantastic. And I told I got to admit, that maybe the impetus and the reason she got upset was, as you and I locked eyes when I was, ordering appetizers, that smile and those beautiful green eyes of yours kind of just got me, and I felt this crazy, weird electric attraction. This just like instantaneous little electric attraction to you, right then and there. And that's so maybe that's why she got upset. I don't know. She was like, well, I got to admit, I kind of felt that too. It was like it was mutual. The feeling was mutual. I'm like, really? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why she got upset. She could tell that there was some sort of an attraction between us, right? And so then neither one of us acted on it. It's not like as though we got flirty or anything, period. It's just no reason for her to act that way. She's like, yeah, I agree. I still felt bad for her. I go, I felt bad for her too, but that wasn't going to keep me here in the restaurant. So after she brought us our appetizers, and as she brings us our appetizers, I said, hey, I just want to ask you, how do you feel about, you and I going and having some coffee, maybe going and getting a drink, going to a bar, going to a coffee shop, just sit down and see if we, beyond the electric attraction we felt, if we have any mutual interest together, if there's anything there, right? What do you think? He's like, well, we're not supposed to actually, be fraternizing with the customers, but yeah, that sounds good. I'll bring you back my phone number. I was like, okay, good. I won't tell anybody. So yeah, she brings me back the phone number, and we dated for a little while, right? Went out, had some good times together, and yeah, it was nice. She loved to dance, I loved to dance. Like I said, we saw each other for a little while, and it was mutually fun, a lot of fun. But yeah, that's just one of those crazy events that happen once in a lifetime, and yeah, kind of a Karen moment for me. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the story. Haters gonna hate.